They have us stuck in the flashback world. Now, when they make flashbacks, the whole point is to answer some questions. And some of the questions are small, but they still need answers. But anyway, this is your boy Mean. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we're reviewing Naruto chapter 607. Now, the reason I say this is because, okay, we'll get down to it in the chapter. I'll talk about it. But anyway, what happens is, which Obito, he goes and confronts what's my man what's it, Akatsuki. You know, Pain, Nagato, you know, Nagato and all them, those guys, Conan and whatever. He confronts that. I can't remember, what's the dude name? Yahiko? I can't remember what the other dude name, the final dude name is. I can't remember. But anyway, he confronts them. He wants them down with his team. You know, get the Rinnegan and everything else. Now, if you think about it, look at this. He was supposed to revive. He tells them that he's Madara. So we got two things. Either he told Pain that, you know, let Pain be down with the team and told him that he really wasn't Madara, or the other thing, they were planning on killing him in the beginning, you know, or taking his eyes at least, because they were supposed to resummon Madara. So if he knew that he had to resummon Madara, that means he knew Madara was still alive. So either way, so it's either that they weren't planning on using Pain to summon him, or they were planning on taking his eyes. One of the, you know, something. Either if he didn't know, then they were planning on, you know, taking his eyes from him anyway. And if he did know, he was down with the team or whatever. So anyway, their leader, you know, I can't remember what the dude name. Yahiko ain't his name. Something, but you know the dude I'm talking about. Nagato's friend, their leader. Anyway, he says, nah, this, like, cause what you call him, Madara, I'm gonna say Madara. Obito comes at him with this plan talking about, you know, we're creating this amusement park called Wacko World, where everything's gonna be good. There'll be no negatives, just positive, whatever. And he reads through the BS, and he says, nah, he says something's fishy about this. Let's move on. He said, don't come at us with that garbage now. We're not trying to be part of this Wacko World or whatever. They said they're trying to make their own weirdo world, except they're saying that we're going to force people, you know, to act right and act like they have some sense. Now, Madara and Obito says we're not going to use force. We're just going to use a genjutsu and mind bend them to, you know, to being in this weirdo world. But anyway, later on after that, what you call them, you know, the younger Akatsuki members or whatever, they leaving, but Madara, I keep saying Madara, Obito, he says to, what's his name, Pain, he says, I'll see you again. He said, you will be down with the team, you know, and I guess they did at some point in time, but this is the point that I was trying to get to. We flash forward to when Obito, okay, Kakashi is looking at Ren's grave, and you know, whatever, he's bit over it, and he says that he was born in you know, within war, and he says now the new generation doesn't have to go through war. So that kind of like foreshadows that he did kill Ren on purpose, but it had something to do with war. It's like I had to, you know, it was no other choice, because otherwise he wouldn't say you know, it was a war. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess he could say that, but he's the one who killed her, so I'm guessing that he's saying that I killed her because it had something to do with the war. So, the new children, you know, like Naruto and them, they shouldn't have to go through it. But anyway, we flash forward to that, so that leaves that question, like, how did he get Pain to join the team? It's like they skipped past that. I mean, we can kind of put that together, but if they're showing this flashback, kind of give us something, you know. But anyway, Kakashi leaves the grave, and Obito goes over to and summons the nine-tailed fox. So now we finally got, you know, the fox being summoned and everything else. Minato appears, and Obito's like, he's like, bring it on, Sensei. I'm about to, you know, rip you a new one. And we go to another flashback inside this flashback where Obito was, you know, he was basically Naruto, and he's saying, I'm going to be Hokage, and yada, yada, yada. He wanted to become Kage of the another village, but that's pretty much it. You know, Minato's, you know, has a fight against the nine-tailed fox. But then they cut away from it. He says, I don't care about, you know, becoming Hokage and all that other junk anymore. But they cut away from that. I'm thinking that we're going to see the, you know, the fight and see, you know, how everything happened and everything. I mean, we got most of it, but I thought they were going to show, you know, a little bit deeper into it. And they cut to a scene where Obito had the mask. How was the mask created? And he had a different mask. It was crazy. It was like they just skipped past. Like, we wanted to see, because you could see how the whole head was part of the mask, or was he still inside of the Zetsu? That's the crazy thing about it. Was he still inside the Zetsu? Next thing we see him with a mask on. So where was the mask created? Like, you wanted to see that. I mean, once they introduced this, why didn't they, you know, go forward with it? But anyway, we flash forward back to the future, and Naruto, he says, I'm the fourth Hokage son. There's nothing you can do about this, and yada, yada, yada. I got this on lock, and da, 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 da. Anyway, Madara, the real Madara, he summons up this wood dragon. He said, I'm about to go in. This dragon is what Hashirama, you know, the first Hokage, used to stop the Nine Tails. And Naruto doesn't even have the full Nine Tails summoned, so, and it's at a lower strength than it was when what's my man Madara had it. So this should go down easy. Now the wood dragon wraps the Nine Tail up, but the Nine Tails fighting back. But the Nine Tails shouldn't be able to do but so much, because remember, it's weaker than what it used to be. But anyway, what's his name? Kakashi says, this is it. He said, I can't take this no more, and I got to put you down, Obito. So that's pretty much it for the chapter. That's all that happened in the chapter. And I pretty much gave a good breakdown. But anyway, Kakashi's finally going to go hard on this chump and finish him off. And that's pretty much where we left off. You know, it's like, that's it. We just gonna get this like brawl, you know. But I didn't like the fact that they left those two things out. The mask, they left out, you know, how Pain finally got down with the team and gave us some background on whether Pain actually knew that he was supposed to resummon Madara, or was Obito supposed to, you know, snatch the Rinnegan from him. So anyway, all in all, I'm back. I'm happy with Back to the Future, but since they went in the flashback, I'm thinking, okay, let's get some kind of, you know, more backstory, but they didn't get that to us. So I gotta say, we're finally out of the flashback, so I gotta say this was just a decent chapter. Why? They left a few things out, but we're finally back to, you know, where we want to be. You know, we're finally gonna get this war, you know, finished. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.